like you now, it's not wrong for you to go and borrow money in the bank with some reasonable interest to buy a car, especially when you have children that you have to take to school, your wife, and all that. Then you have that your salary to pay, gradually, and you plan that you pay in 5 years, you are done with it, and then you have your car. Because if you are to buy the car, you don't have the money in the first place. So borrowing to you becomes a necessity. But when you borrow and you cannot buy fuel, then you continue borrowing to buy fuel, and you give that car as a, no, as a, what do you call it? Collateral. So, I don't support that. If you cannot fuel the car, just don't go and borrow. And then you come and use the car as a collateral to be collecting fuel from the filling station to carry your children to the school. I don't support that. So it's not the borrowing. And this borrowing that the president now sent to the National Assembly is part of the approved external borrowing plan. But as I said, well, today I don't know. I'm just very careful. If you are bashing your friend and he gets annoyed, you can lose him. So I don't want to lose my friends. You guys are supposed to look at what is the borrowing for in the first place. Is it necessary? Are the terms good? But borrowing is not crime. But when the rate of debt servicing increases, and I understand it's getting to 80-90%, you have to be cautious. You have to look at alternatives. There are certain borrowings that are just absolutely necessary. There are some that are not necessary. There are some that can be delayed. There are some that you negotiate or renegotiate the terms. I think this is what you people, as the press, supposed to analyze and see whether it is necessary. If you go to a bank that will give you money, and you are a businessman, or you want to, even your dream, for example, as a reporter, is to have your own or even online publishing company, and you have a bank that is saying, oh, we can give you this money for just 5%. And once you start, you believe that you can make 10%. If you don't collect that money, I am thinking that you are not smart. Isn't it? You start your online company, you need 10 million, and somebody is going to give you 10 million and to start with it, and he says the interest is one-off, maybe 2%. You can't get that kind of money anywhere, and you say pay, in the next 5 years. And here you are working with somebody. Sometimes the man pays you the salary, and sometimes he doesn't pay you. You have the opportunity to be on your own. If you don't take it, I don't think you're smart. So let us look at the implications. Let us look at at what the money is supposed to be used for. For example, we have infrastructural deficit in this country. And all we hear is when people come to Abuja monthly, or the federal government, the allocation is made, you don't see what is happening with it. To me, it's better to borrow that money, use it to do the road, and then keep on paying, instead of giving it out for people to go and spend it without accountability. So it depends. But what I'm worried about, again, is the way the Senate is handling it. The Senate, by the definition, is house of deliberation. When things like this come, we don't just rush and say, oh, you because you want to be good, and you just approve it. No, you are supposed to look at it critically, cross the T's, dot the I's, ask questions, carry the people that you are representing along to say, look, they brought this to borrow. Do we agree? That means, those that elected you. Not that we just sit down here and just do it. In fact, it may be good, but the way we do it makes the people we represent look at us suspiciously. There are some situations where the demand, the time is short, and that you have to act fast. Then you have to carry Nigerians along. I feel pain when they say, and you people, again, This is the third and the last one. I won't do it again. You call us rubber stamp and all that. No. You know, and it's because we don't carry you along. If for example, there's an opportunity that is for 1 week and the Senate needs to approve something, and when we need to get it for Nigeria, we can do it in 24 hours because of the need and the emergency. But then if there are certain things that can wait, there's no hurry in it, that we need to analyze. Like we rush to approve certain borrowings. Up to now, we didn't get the money. So why did we rush? You know, these are the questions that comes to my head most of the time. This blame game will not take us anywhere in this country. This country belongs to all of us. Everybody has his role to play. You are media people in various capacities. I am a senator. That is how God created Nigeria and placed us properly. If everybody is doing his own bit, we will not be where we are today. Honestly, when I entered this politics, I thought I was to come and represent people. Speak on on behalf of my people. Do all those things that I feel that will enhance the life of my people. But I discovered that as we go along, politics is not like that. You know, you blame the legislators. We are not appointed. We are elected. Even though some of us are selected. But it doesn't matter. You know, it is Nigerians that decide. And if you see people being rigged in, it is the conspiracy of the people. You don't rig where they don't like you. You won't even start it. So if you put garbage in, you get garbage out. You people will you stand there and play the blame game. Well, we are in there. We are humans. And no human being is perfect. Nigeria belongs, as I said, to all of us. If everybody is doing his bit and with fear of God, with honesty, with dedication, then all these things will not be there. What we lack in this country is basically unpatriotism, lack of law and order, and that is where we find ourselves. I'm sorry, I wish we could have time to discuss this more, but I'm looking at time. It's already 2 o'clock and I have to go.